This is my therapy. This is my outlet, sort of thing. You know, I mean, this is my way of collecting my thoughts, formalizing my thoughts, working through nervousness and anxiety and all the rest of it when it's coming over me, sort of thing. Making these videos, opening up, sharing, and all this sort of stuff. Sharing about my life, sharing about, you know, what I'm going through from day to day, sort of thing. How I live as a poor person here in Newfoundland. I do that for all the people, guys, that's persistent in saying Newfoundland. Poisons me. Anyway, Newfoundland. It's not that hard to say, guys. It doesn't roll off the tongue as easily as Newfoundland. But once you force yourself to kind of readjust and pronounce the name of the place correctly, Newfoundland, you know, eventually it starts becoming a little bit more natural to you, sort of thing. But most Newfoundlanders couldn't be bothered, and make someone like myself seem like a crazy person, or me even making an issue out of it, sort of thing. Another pet peeve of mine, guys. See, that's why I got to talk and share and open up, because, like, you know, it's just, I got an endless list of pet peeves and all the rest of it. Yeah. Now, before I go too much further in this video here, guys, almost 20 minutes or now. One of the reasons now why I am making this video, and I know what I'm going to entitle it now before I even upload it. Maybe a little bit misleading too, because I'm not putting all the focus on this particular thing, and like, why would you want to anyway, you know? But anyway, tomorrow, guys, tomorrow we are supposed to get. Now, it drives me mental to even have to say it, sort of thing, but I mean, we've done very, very good so far weather-wise, quite good actually. So I know we've been lucky. I know we've been very fortunate and all the rest of it. But tomorrow, guys, we're expecting to get the first of our winter storms. So we've been past several days now. You understand that, miss, what I'm saying? Well, winter storm, you don't want it either, do you? I don't blame you. First of our winter storms, guys. Been the past 2 or 3 to 4 days now, saying that come Monday we're expecting to get anywhere between 20 to 30 centimeters of snow, guys. 20 to 30 centimeters of snow. So for those of you still used to the imperial system, the old foots and all that, inches and all that sort of stuff, 30 centimeters translates roughly into a full friggin' foot of snow, guys. So we could possibly get a foot of snow tomorrow. And when we get a foot of snow, guys, that's enough to kind of put things at a standstill. So I know what it's been like in the past when we've gotten that much of a dumping all at one time, sort of thing, and how much of a difficulty it's been to clear out of it and all the rest of it, and the big snow banks that we have around everywhere, you know, once you try to pull the stuff up and all. You know, like, you might not think a foot of snow, it's not like, you know, I can't even show you. You know what a foot is anyway, guys. How much a foot is. You might think, well, a foot of snow, that's not huge. Like, if it was 4 feet of snow or something like that, you know. But no, guys, honestly, even a foot of snow, when you're trying to clear it, and when you're trying to pull it up somewhere or whatever, it doesn't take long at all, guys, for that to pull up into pretty significant snow banks and create a fair amount of problems and all the rest of it. So I'm not looking forward to it, guys. I am not looking forward to it at all. So most of tomorrow could very well be me just phoning around a snow clearing, you know, clearing off the landing and some of the front of the building and all the rest of it, just to try to stay on top of it. So once it's finished and I have to make my final clearing, it won't be as bad, sort of thing, you know. So this is it. So like I say, 9 days in now, guys, and tomorrow now, it's every possibility. They're still saying it. They haven't changed their tune yet, so it's almost certain we're going to get this freaking storm tomorrow. It's going to last most of the day, and we're going to get up to possibly a foot of snow, guys. So that's the other reason why I'm making the video. It hasn't even happened yet, but just letting you know that preparing for it here, trying to mentally, emotionally, and all the rest of it be prepared for our first storm. So But like I said now, I know I shouldn't grumble too much because I know other parts of Canada and other parts of North America down in the States and other parts of the world and so on that, you know, they've gotten far, far worse weather much earlier in the year than we have. So we have done extremely good so far. And it's only now, guys, only now over the past week or so, since February kicked in, right on the button, it seems like. Continue to check the time now, guys. But on the button there, guys, the 1st of February, the temperature started to drop. So over the past week and a half or so, our temperatures now are getting more closer to what they normally are around this time of the year. -8, -10, -12. I don't know if it's gone down to -15 just yet, guys. If we have any days that have gone down to -15, I think there's one day there, a couple of days ago, I think it was close to -15, -14 or something like that. And oh my God, where you don't experience it for a while, guys, you get so soft so fast, and you really notice a -15-degree drop in the temperature sort of thing. And then I suppose if there's any wind or anything with that, maybe it makes it even feel colder still. So I went out on this day. I was dressed up pretty good, but I could still feel all the cold air going right through all my clothing, guys, just at around -13, 14 odd degrees sort of thing, you know. So temperature-wise, we're kind of back to our usual normal winter situation. Snow-wise, no, nowhere near. And I've been over the moon about it for this whole winter so far, guys. But now, will that change soon? God only knows. See, this is it. So we've got all of another 3 weeks in this month, and then we've got all of March yet to go. March we have been known to get some dumping, significant dumpings of snow going into March as well, sort of things. So we're by no means out of the woods yet, guys, weather-wise, as far as our winter conditions, unfortunately. So now everything could change on a dime, and we could get now, over the next few weeks, all of what we haven't got now over the past couple months or so, you know, all in one foul swoop. Hope to God we don't, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if that were to happen to us. And then we get bogged down, and, you know, the town has to shut down for a while when we're trying to clear it all up and all that sort of stuff, and blah, blah, blah. This is why I despise winter, guys. I'm turning 60 years of age now this coming summer. That's coming June. I just don't have the patience for any of this sort of stuff anymore, guys. And this is why, you know, I despise it. I despise it with a better burning friggin' passion, guys. It depresses me like mad. It stresses me out like mad. I dread it every single year more and more and more. When fall comes and we're getting closer to the winter season and so on, that is a real hard time on me, guys, mentally, emotionally, and all the rest of it sort of thing. And it's getting worse as I'm aging, guys. And so it's like, I want this storm tomorrow now, like I want a bullet in the head, basically, okay? That's how much I want to see this tomorrow, so I think how much I'm dreading it, sort of thing, you know. And so I'm just hoping and praying that this will just be the only big significant dumping that we'll have throughout the winter, and it'll be more or less free sailing from this point on, guys. Remains to be seen if that's what'll happen, you know. But this is why it's the significant amounts of snow, it's the drops in temperature, you know, the freezing cold, it's the short, dreary friggin' days and all the rest of it sort of thing. Everything about winter, guys, just about every single solid thing about winter just makes it suck like mad, you know. And the older you get, the more it sickens you, you know. And it's the winter, it's the weather, it's nature, it's very little you can do about it. You just have to put up with and accept it sort of thing, but whatever. I mean, it's also human nature to bitch about stuff too, that you can't control, isn't it? You know, so. But all you can do, guys, is put on a brave face and just, you know, muddle your way through it. You just push your way through it, and you know, just know that eventually the warm weather will come and some summer weather will come, and you'll see the sun at some point, I suppose, you know. But see, the other thing too there, guys, is that what makes it bad for us, and I don't suppose we're the only place in the whole world like this either. Once we get our spring conditions and our summer conditions, What happens then is that, okay, we'll get the rise in temperature and all the rest of it sort of thing, which will be great. But then what we get as snow now just gets transferred over into rain afterwards. So we just get weeks and weeks and weeks of rain then once the snow is gone. So where right now I would welcome the rain to melt the snow away come spring, you know, April, May, June, all that sort of stuff, you know, when it's just day after day, week after week of rain, I'm ready to freaking tear what bit of hair I have left in my head out because of the rain, guys. You know, because you don't want endless rain and endless drab, dreary, overcast weather that way either. So we can't win. You know, weather-wise, we can't win in this province, guys. We can't win on this island. This is a gorgeous island, guys. Gorgeous scenery, absolutely stunning scenery sort of thing. If we had better weather conditions in this province, I've said it many times over, guys, it would be close to paradise here in Newfoundland. But we have these really crappy weather conditions for the greater portion of the year, and that really takes away from the enjoyment of the place, you know, and the quality of living that you can have here in Newfoundland because of the weather conditions. You know? So it's like, you know, we don't get proper seasons as such, you know, so the spring season is coming up now in barely a month's time, you know, but it's not going to be any sensible weather. Once the summer season kicks in, it won't be any sensible weather. There'll still be a lot of drab, dreary, overcast days, muggy days. Probably we'll have a lot of muggy days. We might get the temperatures, but we won't get the sun. You know, so that's what we're cursed with, guys. That's the kind of weather we're cursed with most of the year, sort of thing. You know, and so I don't know. I think it contributes to making you kind of like somber and moody, and it does me anyway. When you got to put up with that so much of the year, guys, you know. So that just makes the few precious, warm, sunny days that we get throughout a year all that much more of a treasure, guys, because we get so very few of them, sort of thing, you know. So, okay, I'm gonna have to cut this off now in a moment or two here, guys. So, yeah, so I mean, like for the past, since October, I suppose. Even before that, I guess, September, October, from about September onward, we've had mostly overcast weather, guys. I could probably count off one hand how many good, pleasant, sunny days we've had since September. You know, that's insane. That's insane when so much of your year is marked with drab, dreary, overcast, crappy weather of one sort or another, guys, you know. So no, we don't get hurricanes, we don't get tornadoes, we don't get floods, we get some flooding, I suppose, depending on how much rain we get, you know, but like, you know, like never washes out towns and creates the havoc that it creates in some places, sort of thing, you know. You know, we don't have that kind of stuff, but just the dreary weather conditions all year round kind of makes up for the difference, I tell you, you know. So, I mean, I was out yesterday on the landing. Yesterday I was feeling the cold again, guys, you know, the nip going right through my body and so on, that, you know, and just looking up Duckworth Street from the landing and so on. And, you know, like I say, we don't have much snow here right now. That could change on a dime tomorrow. But I was saying to myself, and it was all dreary and overcast and as usual sort of thing. And I was saying to myself, guys, I so fully, completely understand why it is older people who have the money and the means go down to places like Florida. We get a lot of Newfoundlanders that go down to Florida, snowbirds. I think they're called snowbirds down in Florida. That go down to Florida for the winter season, guys. Got homes down there and all the rest of the properties down there. These are Newfoundlanders now with the means to do so, far above myself, sort of thing. I can only dream of something like that in my wildest dreams, you know. But those that have the means to do so and can pull themselves away from their homes and that here sort of thing to spend a good chunk of a year in another place sort of thing, they do it. And I fully understand why, guys. I fully understand why. I absolutely, totally, completely, fully understand why they would want to do that, to be honest with you. You know? Because the older I'm getting, guys, the more I'm wanting to do it myself. The less I'm wanting to face any more fucking winter season sort of thing, because it's just... Nothing gets easier as you age, guys. It's as simple as that. Nothing gets in. Everything just gets more and more difficult and becomes more and more stressful, and you know, it's just the lot in life, I suppose, of aging as well, sort of thing. You know, and I'm finding that more and more, guys. Unfortunately. Now, this was not meant to be a depressing conversation here now, so I don't want to get too down in the mouth there, sort of thing. So I think I'm going to clue this up here now, guys. Gone 30 minutes in here now. Trying to figure out what 2:17 minutes are. I think that's around 34 odd minutes there, guys. So I'm going to clue this up right now. It'll be two videos now. 70 minutes long, but just be jibber jabbing. Hope you don't mind that too much there, guys. What else can I say right now, guys? Like I said, I'm gonna get my meal here now, get on with my stuff and so on that. I have some videos I want to make soon, guys, when I get around to it, when things work out right and so on that. Stuff to, connected with Star Trek and all this sort of stuff. I'm a big Star Trek fan, and there's some stuff that I want to talk about related to that, and something I've become aware of recently. I want to make some videos about that, guys. I've said in previous videos, guys, I'm a huge Israel supporter with the situation Israel is going through right now, and I haven't made any videos about that now for a while, but I haven't given up on that completely either. I'm still supporting Israel right passionately, right to the bitter end, no matter how the world thinks about what they're doing, so on that. I know what they're doing, I know their reasons for doing it, sort of thing. I think they're justified, and I still continue to support them, sort of thing. So I may make more videos about that somewhere down the road, sort of thing. When the weather gets nice enough, guys, I'll try to get out and try to get some more walking tour videos in and all that sort of stuff, and just general variety of stuff and all the rest of it, sort of thing. The big thing for us this year, guys, we got our Canada Games coming here. So I don't know how that's going to affect the town. I don't know how much madness we're going to have around here for a few weeks or so, sort of thing. But whatever I can try to get in connected with the Canada Games, guys, I will try to do that as well. You know, so that I don't know when it's going to be here. I would expect sometime in August. I would guess, sort of, you know. So yeah. So I guess I'll end it off on that note now, guys. 34 minutes in. Okay then. So it's just been a chit-chat video here, guys. I hope you haven't mind that too much. I hope you do enjoy my conversations. I try to talk about interesting things and all the rest of it. You know, I could go on about other stuff here too, like religious stuff and all the rest of it. You know, past year, more going in 2 years now, trying to figure out who this individual was that we call Jesus Christ, sort of thing, from a Christian background, his true Jewish identity. I only use his Jewish name now, Yeshua, you know, Yeshua ben Yosef, and try to find out